हेलो स्टूडेंट, वेलकम टू प्रैश एजू। सो स्टूडेंट, आज हम सीखेंगे साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी पार्ट 2 में स्टैंडर्ड 10th बोर्ड एग्जाम के मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं। और स्टूडेंट, इसमें हमने ऑल टाइप के क्वेश्चंस कवर किए हैं क्योंकि ये आपको आपके आने वाले एग्जाम में बहुत ही यूजफुल होने वाले हैं। सो मेरी आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है स्टूडेंट की ये वीडियो कृपया एंड तक देखें। तो चलो शुरुआत करते हैं आज के हमारे इस वीडियो को। और फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है यहाँ पे, स्टेट द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ न्यूरॉन्स। ओके, सो द टाइप्स ऑफ न्यूरॉन्स एज पर देयर फंक्शंस आर सेंसरी न्यूरॉन्स ट्रांसमिट्स impulses towards CNS from sensory organ through their axons. Second one is motor neurons transmits impulses from CNS towards muscles or glands effector organs. And the third one is mixed neurons consist of both afferent and efferent axons, conducts both incoming sensory information and outgoing muscles commands in the same bundle. Okay, next question is, what are the covalent compounds? Okay, and the answer is covalent compounds are the compounds that are formed by the mutual sharing of valence electrons by the constituents atoms. For example, a molecules of methane means CH4 is formed when the carbon atom shares one of its 4 valence electrons with 1 electron of each of the 4 H atoms. Okay, next question is, what is the peculiarity of the DNA structure? And the peculiarities of the DNA structure are, DNA is a double helical structure having nucleotides. Okay, next one is, these nucleotides are made of deoxyribose sugar, phosphoric acid and nitrogenous bases such as adenine, thymine, cytosine and guanine. Next one is, the nucleotide sequence of the DNA molecule is called a gene. Genes are present on DNA. A type of gene is responsible for the synthesis of a particular protein. And the last one is, changes in the gene can alter the characteristics of organisms. Next question is, give the importance of variation in survival of species. And the importance of variation in survival of species are, variations result in variety and diversity. Due to adaptive variations, organisms are able to survive in changed environmental conditions. And the next one is, it prevents complete extinction of any species. And the next one is, evolution continues through these variations and adaptations. Next question is, explain the following concept in short. In vitro fertilization, IVF. So the first one is, IVF is a technique in which fertilization is brought about in the test tube. Sperm is injected into the ovum using a micropipette. Next one is, the embryo formed after fertilization is implanted in the uterus of a woman at the appropriate time. And the last one is, childless couple who have problems like less sperm count, obstacles in oviduct, etc. can use IVF technique for having a child. Next one is, give scientific reason roots of plants grow away from light. And the answer is, the root system of plants always grows downwards in response to stimulus of gravity and water. Next one is, this ensures that the roots find soil and water, and hence the roots of plants grow away from sunlight. The next question is, write the names and functions of 3 parts of human nervous system in which it is divided. And the answer is, the human nervous system has 3 components: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system and autonomic nervous system. So first one is central nervous system, means CNS. So CNS consists of the brain and spinal cord. It controls and regulates all the activities of the body. Next one is peripheral nervous system, means PNS. Okay, PNS consists of all the nervous and nerve network which is present in the body. It is formed by cranial and spinal nerve which connect the body parts to CNS. Next one is autonomic nervous system, means ANS. Okay, ANS is an involuntary nervous system. It controls involuntary action and coordinates the organs such as heart, stomach, lungs, which do not function according to our will. Okay, next one is human tailbone is a vestigial organ. Explain. So answer is the vestigial organ is a remains of the structure that was functional in some ancestors but is no longer functional in the organisms. In humans, many vestigial structures show a relationship to other mammals including the primates. Ancestors of human were having a well developed tailbone as their adaptation was arboreal, but gradually humans got adapted to the terrestrial habitat, so their human tailbone is reduced, means vestigial. Next question is explain in brief Lamarck principle of use or disuse of organs. Give two examples and what are the acquired characters. And the answer is the morphologic changes occurring in living organisms are responsible for evolution, and the reason behind those morphological changes is activities or laziness of that organism. This concept is called as principle of use or disuse of organs. Next one is the neck of giraffe has become too long due to browsing on leaves of tall plants by extending their neck for several generations. Wings of birds like ostrich, emu have become weak due to no use. And the last one is the living organism can transfer the characters which it has acquired to the next generation are called acquired characters. Next question is explain the importance of anatomical evidences with examples. Anatomical evidences are the similarities in structures and anatomy between different organisms. The hand of a human, foreleg of ox, flipper of whale and forelimbs of bat appear different superficially or morphologically. Next one is also the function of these structures is different in different animals. Next one, however, there is a similarity in the structure of bones and bony joints in the organs of these animals. Next one is these similarities indicate that the animals evolved from a common ancestor, thus providing proof of evolution. So देखा स्टूडेंट आपने कि ये सभी क्वेश्चंस जो है वो आपको आपके आने वाले एग्जाम में बहुत ही यूजफुल होने वाले हैं. सो स्टूडेंट अगर ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आता है तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करना और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी करना. सो हम मिलेंगे हमारे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग this video.